What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a special happy birthday Freddie reaction video. Now, if you guys don't know, it was Freddie Mercury's birthday. I think it was the 5th, I want to say. I think it was like yesterday or something like that. And or well, depending where you live in the world, it's today. So we're going to go ahead and wish Freddie Mercury a very happy birthday. And hopefully he's up in heaven chilling with all the other greats, having a great time. But look, I found this video on his channel. It says happy birthday Freddie, and I'm pretty sure I've never reacted to this video. Now, I've reacted to, I think, all of Queen and all of like Freddie Mercury stuff. Like, I've reacted to everything. There might be some live performances here and there that I haven't done, but the actual songs themselves, I've reacted to everything. And if I'm missing anything, well, you might think I'm missing something, but make sure if you haven't looked on this channel, my dedicated Queen reaction channel, which times two, there was a Queen show channel, there's a Queen channel, the Queen show channel, the other Queen channel that I had, and also the Queen Army channel, and then this channel here, that I have tons of Queen. And if you're an OG to the channel, you know I've reacted to all of it. So if you happen to somehow magically find something I've missed, leave it in the comments below and I will get it done, because I want to make sure I have not left any Queen studio album. Like, I'm not talking about lives, okay? There's probably, I'm sure there's some live performances here and there I haven't done yet, but I'm talking about the actual songs themselves. They're all from all their albums. I've done. All right, that being said, let's dive into this. Happy birthday, Freddie. I don't know what to expect. I have no idea what this video is about. It just obviously is something to do with his birthday. So let's go ahead and check it out. For further ado, for me and all of you, let's get off tap.
Maybe I'm a very tragic person, I don't know why. But there's an element of humor at the end, you know. So that's basically what my songs are all about. I like to enjoy myself, and what better way to do it than on stage in front of 300,000 people? But I also want everyone to have a good time and just forget their problems and just let themselves go for a little while.
Man, what a star, huh? Like, I mean, just an incredible, like, you hear him speaking, you hear, just how genuinely, like, beautiful person he sounds. You know what I mean? Like, when you can just hear someone talk and they sound like, wow, they seem like a really nice person. I'd love to meet them. Those kind of people, right? And I think that, it just, I don't know. I think all of us who are fans of, Queen and their music and Freddie Mercury and stuff, like, I think we all, just loved all of them for kind of those reasons, right? They're like, they make you feel good, the music puts a smile on your face, they can pick you up when you're feeling down, they're that friend that you can just, kind of turn on to help, put some extra pep in your step and stuff like that. And Freddie Mercury, like, out of all the reactions that I've done, I've come to just realize that, he was always just one of those people that what you see is what you get. He's legitly 100% the real deal. Like, there's people who sometimes, especially when they reach a certain notoriety, a certain level, a certain status, that, they become a-holes, right? And, they become just all up on themselves, full of themselves. And, someone as big as Freddie Mercury, right? You would think, yeah, it's very easy to understand how something like that could happen. But I got to tell you, every single time that I've ever seen anything where he's speaking, talking to anybody, he just always seems to be so respectful and such a genuine, beautiful soul, and that is why a lot of people have always loved Freddie Mercury. It's one thing, the talent, having a great voice and all that is, of course, important when it comes to enjoying music. But if the person who's making the music is an a-hole and they don't have a great, energy that they're putting out, you probably still might not even want to listen to their stuff, just because you have no respect for them, because you don't like them, you know what I mean? Because, there's people like that in Hollywood, where they don't get booked, even though they could be one of the most talented people on the planet, but no one wants to work with them. No one wants to do anything with them because they just don't respect them. They just don't have that desire to put up with their BS, right? But everything I've ever seen of Freddie, that big smile and just everything that makes Freddie, man, class act, a legend, someone that will never ever be able to be, ever replicated. He was genuinely one of a kind. And yeah, let's let this video finish playing out. I'll finish talking afterwards. It's been a while since I've actually done a Freddie thing, because I have reacted to everything there is, and I haven't really done any Queen or anything. At one point, all we were doing on the channel was Queen. I've reacted to every Queen thing. It was Queen, back to back Queen, from A to Z of Queen. Even we did documentaries, we've done videos, we did the Queen movie. We've done so much Queen, and so it's been a minute, and yeah, it's cool to be doing another video, of the great one, Mr. Freddie Mercury. Let's let him go ahead. Go.
I'm possessed by love. Isn't everybody though?
Gosh, you just hear him start singing, man. Like, his voice is just something so special, something so unique, so wholesome, so just absolutely Freddie, just right then it gives you goosebumps, doesn't it? Like, what an incredible, absolutely just insanely incredible artist. Like, just wow. Like, I love his voice. I want to thank you guys, because I would have never become such a huge, knowledgeable and huge fan of Queen and Freddie Mercury if it wasn't for you guys requesting all their songs and stuff. Like, if that never happened, I would probably still be in the dark, because there's just so much music in the world, no matter how great they are. They're from an era before mine, and so I didn't grow up with them like a lot of you guys, who comment and have requested this, have told me so many stories, how they played a big part in your life and all these amazing things. And I just appreciate you guys, because if you never requested this stuff, I would have never really known anything about it. Really, I really didn't. I didn't really have any knowledge. I knew there was a song, I knew I had heard Bohemian Rhapsody. Again, didn't know, probably the first time I even heard Bohemian Rhapsody was probably because it was in a movie or something, and I didn't really know much about who was singing or what, the premise of the song or anything like that. It wasn't until I actually reacted to it that I got to learn more about Queen. Oh, it's Queen, these guys, okay. Another one, Bites the Dust, it's a famous riff, I've heard that, but I never knew who sung. I never knew much about it, until you guys requested it, and then here we are, So, my channel has been built with a lot of Queen fans at the base of it. So I'm really thankful for that. I appreciate all you guys who, requested Queen and then wanted to make this family yours, here. So thank you. I appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna let this finish, and then I'll continue with my mushy and all of that stuff. Let's go.
I'll always walk around like a Persian popinjay. No one's gonna stop me, honey.
Oh, it's short and sweet. Sometimes that's all you need, you know what I mean? That was really cool. I really enjoyed that. I'm just gonna stop this really quick. All right, so yeah, this was not, I had no expectation, so this was not something that I had planned or anything. And it wasn't like everyone was saying, oh, there's this new video, you got to do it, you know. But I was attempting to think, what could I do for Freddie's birthday, right? And I wanted to react to something, but I'm like, what can I react to? I've reacted to it all. You know what I mean? And I guess you can react to some stuff that you've done before previously. And there's actually a lot of truth in that, because, you know, I know when I listen to music, it invokes different feelings depending on what's going on in my life, you know, depending where I'm at, you know what I mean? Like, it can make you feel a different way each and every time, or you listen to it and with different ears sometimes, you know what I mean? And you kind of like pick up something else that you missed that time, or you notice something that you didn't hear that time, you know. Maybe a lyric hits you differently, you know. So it is possible, and it is something maybe I might consider doing, you know, is going through some of my most favorite songs that I've done and just kind of revisiting them, you know, like revisiting, you know, Bohemian Rhapsody, for example, or revisiting blah, blah, blah. And yeah, you know, that could be fun. I think I also probably need to check some more live performances as far as Queen and Freddie goes, because I know there's probably, like I said, there's probably like live performances that I haven't done yet. You know, and who knows what has been uploaded to YouTube in the past freaking, when's the last time I did a Queen reaction, right? So, you know, there could be new stuff up there, who knows? But, you know, I just wanted to do something for his birthday. I know I have a lot of Queen fans on this channel, and it's because of you guys that this channel, again, just, you know, got this huge following. You know, it was a lot of Queen fans early on that were here. And I just want to thank you guys for wanting to be part of this experience and sharing this with me, because, like, you know, it's kind of one of those cool things, you know. It's like, you know, when you have something that you know is really cool, really dope, and you can't wait to tell others about it because you want them to experience what you feel and stuff. And there's nothing like that first time when you hear something, right? Like when I first heard all of these songs, I was just blown away. I couldn't believe that there was music like this out there that was just so absolutely incredibly melodic and originally composed and lyrically just incredibly clever and witty, and music that absolutely was produced with so much passion that it just oozed out. You could feel it, with so many talented people in one little group, like each of them capable, except for Deacon. Hey, come on, let's not, yeah. But allegedly, you know, hey, everyone's got their gifts and their talents. Some people just had 3 or 4 of them, you know. And that's not to take away from Deke and his ability to give us what he's given us and what he does. You know, he's great at what he does, and he's an important part of Queen. And geez, everyone wished that just one more time he would just come back and, you know, get together with Brian and Roger and just do something just one more time. Like, it would be incredible. Like, if they did that, could you imagine if he came and did, like, they did one show, one night only, with Deke there as well? It would be huge. But anyways, you know, like what I'm saying though is, you know, you got Roger, who, again, he had his own group at some point as well, because he could vocally just, some even say he has even more range than Freddie. That's crazy, right? That's crazy to believe, because Freddie has amazing range, you know. So, and then you've got Brian, you know, also again has his group, has his thing, has his gig, has his voice. He's great just in his own right, you know. And they all were like capable of being, you know, the stars of their own bands, and they did it, you know. But together in Queen, it's like the all-star team, you know. It was like having, you know, all of the best players from the NBA all on one team, you know what I'm saying? So that's what this is. The Queen was like the dream team of all of their little things. It's like, yo, we got the dream team here. We got the front man from this band, we got the front man from this band, we got this guy, you know. Like, it's just madness when you think about it, you know. Just incredible. Freddie, you know, it's kind of the craziest thing, right? Because, like, you know, when you look back at history, there's going to be a definitive moment in each era that you can kind of look back at when you think about music, and you can say, okay, this era here was this was that was that. But the cool thing is, when you look back at Queen's era of music, they had a lot of competition. They had a lot of bands that they had to fight it out with, a lot of greats. So for them to be regarded at the top of the mountain against so many other heavy hitters, what a huge testament, right? Am I right? Like, Freddie Mercury has a big part to play in that. Like, let's be real. Again, I think we all know the truth here, but Queen would not be Queen if there was never a Freddie Mercury, and that's just the facts. Okay, that's my opinion based on all the Queen music that I've reacted to. I just don't think that if they didn't have Freddie Mercury, I don't think Queen would have ever had the level of success that it had. They would have still had some successes and stuff, of course, because, like I said, Brian, Deke, Roger, they're talented. And, one of them, if they took the lead, they would have still had successes. They had great written songs. They had great, still things between them that they would have accomplished greatness. But there's something extra. It's like when you have, like, this really cool car, and it's already really cool from the factory, right? Perfect, looks cool, aerodynamics, got the speed, got a little something there already from the factory where it just looks the part. But then you take it up that next level by putting the extras on it, the little extra bells and whistles, a bigger turbo, some bigger wheels, a bigger spoiler, the little things that just take it to that next level, right? That's Freddie Mercury. He's the next level. He's the bigger spoiler. He's the bigger turbo. He's the bigger wheels. He's that extra that takes it to that next level. And, it's really cool. I just think that we're fortunate to have been able to experience this period of, human, the lifespan of humanity and the golden years of music or whatever, because who knows, 50, 100 years from now, like, music might just be completely just ruined because it's just all AI, and it might end up not having the soul that it has now, and that it's had in the past, especially when we talk about the late 60s, early 70s. I feel like all that music I've reacted to from that period of time, again, there was something just extra about that area, that period of time. The bands were just freaking nuts, right? Like Led Zeppelin, freaking. You think of the groups you've had in that period of time, right? Led Zeppelin, Queen, freaking. You had the Beatles and all these different, like, that period of time is just bonkers, right? There's such a long list. I can't even sit here and name them all, right? Because there's so many that was just freaking insanely awesome. You can't even talk about that period of time without even thinking about Pink Floyd, right? Another great. So I'm saying, like, for Queen and Freddie Mercury to be able to just stand out in a sea of awesomeness and greatness, freaking hell, that says a lot, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Because you can ask anybody who you can't really say, I was going to say you could ask anybody who the greatest artist or band of all time or that period of time, who that would be. And I can't really say that because, again, I didn't really know anything about Queen and all that until I knew. So I guess the way I would phrase that is, you could ask anyone who knows about Queen and about the music from that period of time, who's the greatest, and who you cannot have any conversation without Freddie Mercury coming into the conversation, without Queen coming into the conversation. Like, they're going to enter and be in everybody's, definitely, okay, everyone in the know, definitely in their top 5. I don't think there's anyone that would ever drop Queen or Freddie Mercury below top 5 of all time rock, bands or groups. Or not, you wouldn't even call them a rock group, because they're not. They're more than that. Let's just say let's just say, we'll just say groups of all time. You know, like you they're at the top of the list, right? So anyways, I wanted to just talk about Queen, about Freddie Mercury a bit, because it's birthday time, and you know, I just wanted to take a moment to share that with all, again, my channel audience that came because of Queen so many times. You guys, you know, just formed this huge family here, again, because of Freddie Mercury, because of Queen. That's the foundation of this channel, was because one time you guys, someone in the comments react to Queen. I took a chance at it, and I reacted to Queen. You know, that very first Queen video I did, I think it was Bohemian Rhapsody. I reacted to that very first Queen video on the channel, and that started, everyone just went nuts. Until that time, this channel was just kind of like meh. And then once that happened, just things just went phew. So thank you, all you Queen fans out there. I appreciate you. Thank you, all you Freddie Mercury fans. And let us celebrate the awesomeness that is Freddie Mercury on his special day. Once again, happy birthday to Freddie Mercury, and may he rest in peace and be having a great time, you know, up in heaven doing his thing with all the greats, and just continuing to shine bright like the amazing Queen that he was. So thank you guys, love you, and make sure you show your love back to me, because I deserve a little love too. Go ahead and give me that subscribe, give me a thumbs up, check out my previous collection, because it is a collection of Queen reactions. There is a zillion, and Freddie Mercury, there is a zillion. So go check out my previous videos. I guarantee you're going to find something that you're looking for. So go ahead and check it out. And there's all kinds of other goodies as well, other bands, other acts. Go check it out. All right, I think we are done here. This has been good. It's been good. I could have did a whole podcast on this, which is what I was thinking of doing, but you know, maybe I'll still do that. You know, that's not too late. Right? But we'll do a whole. Speaking of podcasts, I did have the Queen Show podcast. If you guys remember, there's a few episodes of that out there as well, so you can check that out. There's documentaries. There's tons of stuff I've reacted to. You know, we were doing tons of Queen videos. We were Queen related videos, even, like where you guys would comment, and then we would do a whole podcast talking about and discussing your comments and the information. Since you guys have such great insight, you guys just know so freaking much about this topic. It was insanely incredible going through the comments and reading paragraphs of your guys. It's just like, oh yeah, well, you know, Freddie, well, he blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, whoa, okay, like, it's just incredible. And then if it wasn't enough just in the comments, then I go and check my emails, and I've got like huge emails where it's like, hey, thanks for the reaction, Faith, you know, blah 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 blah. Like, we're talking paragraph after paragraph after paragraph of more information. Like, seriously, you guys have more information than freaking Wikipedia. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. I love you, and as always, remember to enjoy the fullest. Keep it off tap. I'm out. We gotta get out of here. I'll catch you guys later for another vlog.